I've got news. We've done a reading.
Whoa, did you see it move?
Swords. That's the same card as yesterday.
The card picture moved.
Let's hope it's not the Knight of Wands.
Oh, those are cool.
They're moving.
Yeah.
This doesn't look good.
It's fine. This happens all the time. There are 78 cards in a deck. The same ones come up a lot.
I get it, but we drew the exact same cards yesterday. What are the odds of pulling all three again?
1 in 474,552. I know. I get asked a lot.
Bet it's a 10 of swords.
It's happening again. There's going to be another murder.
Violet, no!
Then Lexi did her thing, and now we have a name.
Violet!
Alice Munro.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
The blink thing.
Sam, I've just arrested Bronwyn and Lexi. I know I don't really have anything, but they have been winding me up all day, coming in here, talking to me like I'm a suspect and generally being weird. So, they're safely behind bars now, and presumably Ellis will live. Just keep an eye on Rain. Perhaps he'll take over the job if no one else is around.
In 2 months, Pen grew thinner than she and harder.
Do you know Alice Munro?
Monroe. Everyone knows her. She's a local radio star here.
Oh.
She's the Monroe of Poe and Monroe.
Ah, do you have photos of her?
I always get the shot, Sam. One way or another.
Ew.
Why are you so weird?
Say it normally.
From
Red hair.
Yep.
You must be Sam.
I just got off the phone with Chief DuPont. I can't believe it. First Dorota, now me.
Red hair, green eyes. Did you know Dorota?
Yes. We were friends.
Are you
Are you implying something?
Only a few weeks.
How did you meet her?
We met at the gala. I was hosting and she was playing the cello, you know? I guess we talked for a little while and then she asked me for a drink after the show.
Why are you...
Sounds like Dorota was very, like, you know, just kind of doing her thing, I guess.
What happened after the show?
After we'd had a few drinks, she invited me back to her house. I thought we were just gonna chat, watch a movie, that sort of thing.
Oh.
Then she kissed me.
Yeah!
I was so shocked. She was so attractive. So I kissed her back.
You and Dorota were in a relationship?
This is just between us, right?
Yeah. You can tell me anything.
Yes, just between us.
Mm-hmm.
We fooled around. I don't have many friends, Sam. Everyone thinks because I'm on the radio, I have tons of friends, so nobody ever approaches me. I get lonely. But Dorota was my friend, and I liked making her happy.
She acts a little weird. Like,
she does act a little weird, but
nobody comes to play with me, Mr. Detective.
But I can't tell if that's like
her bad acting or the character. You have no friends? Fooled around. Tell me more.
I'm not going into detail, Sam. We pledged each other multiple times.
What?
Okay.
But you just did. What?
We pleasured each other.
Okay, fine.
You know Dorota has a boyfriend?
Oscar. Yeah. She was a bit confused. When we started seeing each other, she didn't like him touching her anymore. I didn't mind. But she did. So I told her if he wanted to get sexual, then maybe she should try something else.
Something else?
I said some guys like to watch.
Oh.
So tell him it would be sexy if he could look, but he couldn't touch. As far as I know, it worked.
So you understand what...
Yeah.
Basically, so she was like, yeah, I have this voyeur fan. And he's like, oh, okay, like, blah, blah, blah. And really, she's just like, I don't want
to fuck you anymore.
Yeah.
I think the murderer watched her in the same way.
The killer was in her wardrobe? What? Well, then it had to be Oscar. He's the only one it could be.
Oscar was playing football last night.
That doesn't make any sense. Then she was seeing someone else? No. Someone she knew. Knew she'd be alone? A stalker?
I assume if Dorota didn't want to have sex with men anymore, she definitely didn't have sex with Zack.
Yeah.
Did Oscar know about you?
I don't think so. We were very discreet.
Good for
It
you.
was more fun that way.
Okay.
That's okay.
Whatever. It's more fun that way.
Yeah.
I don't know, she's kind of acting like a 1950s, like, I'm just too cute.
I'm so coy and cute.
I'm so coy and cute. And you're like, what? Tell me about Poe.
We're co-hosts on the radio. Oh, sorry. You know that already. We've been partners for 2 years now. He's a good friend.
Where do you, blah, blah, where do I find him?
He's on air at the moment, but he'll be finished at 8:30.
Where were you last night?
On air. We both were.
Oh, yeah.
We broadcast
Yeah.
live hourly news reports. It's how we keep our funding.
Do you know Zach Weston?
Not very well. He's done a few shoots of me and Poe to promote the show.
What do you think of him?
He's fine.
Gross.
He
Yeah.
keeps asking me to pose for him. You know, without any clothes on.
What the fuck?
I always say no.
This guy.
Yep. Any idea who might want to hurt you?
No. Sorry. I did have a strange dream last night, though. My life was playing on a TV screen, and every time I did something, another version of me started playing over the first. In the end, there were so many versions it became a fog. It filled my lungs. I couldn't breathe. And then I woke up.
I guess that,
What do you think that means, Sam?
I think it
All
goes,
the realities?
Yeah.
It means you're anxious about something.
I don't know what. I mean, I'm anxious now. Maybe it was predicting Dorota's death. Or mine.
I'll protect you.
That sounds reassuring. I hope it's not just words, Sam. You've kind of just asked about Dorota since you got here.
Okay, bye.
Yep. All right. Well, that's it. I'm out.
What?
Sam, you forgot your phone.
Sam? You forgot your phone.
Oh. I thought she was saying that, like...
What a weirdo. That girl's weird.
We have...
Sam, do me a favour, go easy on Violet. If we need to get anything out of her, let me deal with it. She'll open up to me.
Chief, you can't just lock people up because they're suspicious.
Why?
Someone else is the murderer.
I'm assuming that's just a gut feeling. If you actually knew who the murderer was, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Look, I see you're starting to care for these people already, but Violet's been watching them like a hawk. If you can convince her, you convince me.
Resolved issue.
Very good.
There's an unresolved issue here, but I'm wondering what the shopping stands for, whether it's probably not literal. I mean, as you know, Monroe,
Okay.
Oh, is this Ginny? Maybe?
Excellent work. Gold star for you. Oh, hello. This is my goddaughter, Sophia.
Oh.
She's only 9, and she's a maths genius.
She likes to stand in hallways and be creepy.
I have to pop to my room to get something. Be nice to her while I'm gone. Otherwise, I might have to smother you in your sleep.
I'm serious.
What's your name?
I'm the boogeyman. Let's just be a fucking dickhead. No, I'm Sam.
I'm Sophia. Pleased to meet you. Do you want to know a secret?
Did you kill
yes,
someone?
Yes, absolutely.
Violet was taken by aliens in their ship. She doesn't want anyone to know.
Sorry about that. Sophia, your mother will be here for you soon, so run along and wait. Now, Sam, how can I help you?
Were you abducted by aliens?
Sophia mentioned aliens?
She has a wicked imagination for her age.
She's just proud.
Do you think you were abducted?
Do you think you're sitting here now? Perception is reality, Sam.
That is not an answer.
Have you told anyone else about this?
I needed to confide in someone, so I told Chief DuPont. Just Chief DuPont. And now you, apparently.
Good thing we didn't out him. Do you think you were abducted last night?
Why are you talking about this again? You understand, every time you mention abduction, it opens up a vault of crushing memories that I'd rather stay locked up.
Okay, alright. Did anyone else see you? Let's just not say anything. Nope, don't. I don't want to.
No.
Do you still think the tarot readers killed Dorota?
What do you know?
I just have a gut feeling.
I'm not sure that changes my mind. We're talking about a possible murderer, Sam.
Do you know Ellis Monroe?
Of course. Poe and Monroe. She's on the radio.
Is what this might represent.
The closing.
How could you let Chief DuPont do that? I'm not talking to you until you get this fixed. Bronwyn was on Tarotasm, Sam. Just like she was an hour ago. And they record everything, so her alibi should be without question. She was just lying to protect Lexi. She's maternal like that.
World. And then when she opens her eyes, it's not her. So, it's almost the person who's dreaming is trying to project onto the other person that they're closing themselves off from the world, perhaps. But then
you're only alive.
I have to pee. Oh wait, hold on.
Because we want you to be.
Okay.
You're only alive because we want you to be.
That's the voice of the guy who
No,
took.
I know, but like you're only alive?
Probably they caught us, you know, like an animal, and told us we had to do things.
hot mess. I'm a hot mess.
Thank you very much.
So, obviously, once again, Alex, thank you very much for sharing this one with us.
Who do you want to be? New girl.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Ellis. I'm Ellis. Also relates to the repression of emotion, and then the... So, if I'm honest, Alex, and I hope you're listening...
Oh, wait, wouldn't it be... She's on the...
Perhaps something is weighing heavily on your mind, and perhaps it's a secret about someone else that you have.
Would it be weird for us to
Something that you
visit
have
people as her while she's on the radio?
She said it's hourly.
So I really hope that, Alex, that you find someone to reach out to. But thank you again for sharing with us.
Oh, I'm so impressed.
Let's be Violet.
Hello, I'm Violet. I'm Violet.
I'm Violet.
All right, so what have we here today?
I actually think this one's a little bit clearer than other ones we've had on previous shows.
Where is
Everything seems to be
everyone?
made out of wood and metal, so this one has got...
Violet, if this is about releasing people from prison, the answer is no. I'm going to need hard evidence for that to happen. Now, go! Back to the guest house?
Shiny metal?
Everyone's gone.
Hello, lovely.
Oh, boy.
Take a look at this. It's a picture of the rota.
Okay.
I don't want to see pictures of your conquests.
Ooh.
It's not like that. It's just a press photo. Do you see anything in it?
Oh, it's the second time.
A girl.
What do you see? Because that's the second time he's asked us to.
Beautiful lady. I can make you look like that, Violet.
Oh, this
Just
is a
intellect
cell.
me.
No, I think he's genuinely asking, and every time someone doesn't give him the answer he wants to hear, he covers it up by being a fuckboy.
What is he trying to get us to say?
I think
Because
I think he sees something in the photo, but nobody else sees it, and then he feels like he's crazy. So he goes, "Do you see what I see?" And they go, "I don't know, a pretty girl." And he's like, "Yep, it's a pretty girl," you know?
Well, but both times we've just said, "What do you see?" We haven't said it's a pretty girl.
Yeah, but
that's our only other option.
I think he might see something in the photo that other people can't see, like maybe a creepy ghost or something.
I think he's just a fuckboy. But
think
who
of being
knows?
somewhere else and...
Did
No,
we-
I've tried it. It doesn't work for me.
Oh,
Maybe it works for you. You try it.
okay, so I'm just gonna imagine somewhere else. And...
I'm Oscar. Is there anything else I can do?
So nice. Pose curiosity shop.
Dreams.
What are you doing?
Poe
Talking to
and
EJ,
Monroe. Now, this is a particularly interesting one. So this is coming from...
Oscar, good. You got my message. Got some things to show you.
What have you got?
Does, this mean anything to
See?
you?
What is it?
That's the rota.
And what if I showed you this?
Alice Monroe.
He's doing the... But what if I showed you this?
I love it.
Do you know her?
She's from the radio.
And if I do this?
What? Oh my god.
That'll be all.
Amazing.
He wanted to know...
Go now.
Yeah, you figured it out,
Or
Mari.
inevitable.
That's what he's getting at.
That,
What do you
kind
see
of-
in this
kind of
picture?
lost. You're not,
It's a
you're never
lesbian.
reaching your end goal.
They're all going. Do you see it? The lesbian?
Do you see? Just outside the picture frame, there's Crocs.
She's wearing Birkenstocks.
You see the Subaru keys hanging out of her pocket?
She's about to go hiking.
It's massive and it's.
You figured it out, Mari.
Some people hate it, but what it
We all
actually
doubted
relates
you,
to-
but-
Oscar, I'm so sorry. What can I do?
Were you seeing Dorota?
Ooh.
Oscar, it's so much more complicated than that.
Why didn't you save her?
I don't care about you scissoring my girlfriend.
I couldn't. I was live on air. I didn't know what was happening. Well, nobody knew what was happening. Don't make this my fault, Oscar.
Shouldn't she be on the radio right now? We literally just heard her on the radio.
I don't know.
So that's weird, right?
I don't know.
You're trying so hard to keep your life balanced and to avoid the negative people in your life. And I also think that you are worried that...
It's a clear plot hole.
Or is it?
Or is it?
Maybe it's another
Maybe
shifter.
they're pre-recorded.
Maybe it's another shifter or a traveler or something.
Oh, yeah.
Hello, I'm Rain.
I love how you go to, like, the supernatural explanation. I'm like, yeah, maybe they just pre-record their radio segments.
I don't think so.
If they're a negative person, you don't necessarily need to give them.
Who is Sophia?
You saw her, did you? She's my goddaughter, at that age where she overshares.
Is she a ghost?
What?
What makes you say that, Rain? Is there something about her aura?
Is she implying that she is a ghost, or is she just being supportive of Rain's beliefs?
Yeah. She's like, oh, what makes you say that, Rain? She's a ghost?
Oh, good for you, Rain. Good
Yeah.
for you.
I was driving along, playing with the radio, and all of a sudden there's this woman. And attempted to...
This cab driver probably is the only one in town is like, why the fuck are we going to
It's
all
like,
these places?
everyone is, like, just what is going on? Because this
There
is all
simply
happening over
was
the
no
span of, like, a
denying
couple
that.
hours.
Haven't you done enough predicting my death?
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just kidding. I know it's not your fault. Well, unless you're the killer.
Something's weird about her.
Have you made a decision about the show?
I think it's a no. Sorry. It's just the reading that you gave me the other day. I don't want to scare off the audience.
But you
Why would I
read...
scare off your listeners?
Yeah, you make scary stories all day.
They don't want to hear talk of death and darkness.
What?
Well, they do, if it's in a story. But you can't tell them they're going to die.
I said you were going to die?
You didn't say you're going to die, just like that, but I remember the death card. And the devil. And you said it was... What was the word you used? My challenge. That I needed to die so I could be free from my chains. I know you said it doesn't mean a literal death, but maybe it does.
Okay, well, anyway, bye.
There was definitely a body. Run. Everything still screamed at me to...
Have we been him yet?
I don't think so.
I'm Zack Weston. Just sharpening my powers of persuasion.
Belt and making myself open the car door.
I need to talk about Ellis Monroe.
What have you been doing with Ellis Monroe?
What haven't I been doing?
Oh my
What
god.
have you heard?
Those are both such, like...
The tarot readers have predicted that she is the next victim. Do you think we should do something?
Want to fool around?
Oh my god.
No, I do not. I've got more important things to do, Zack.
Well, she was right. She must like him, but
Yeah.
But she probably just doesn't want to have sex until he's a little bit less gross.
Maybe there's not a lot of options around here.
Yeah, she's like, oh, God, fine, I'll go out with you. Oh, you're still having sex with her around. Let me know when you're done.
Yeah.
Ground. Miss? My voice cracked and I cleared my masculine depth that was currently hiding behind the remnants of puberty.
Behind the remnants of puberty?
Miss, are you okay?
Zack, what are you doing here?
I've been a naughty boy. I need to tell my previous partners.
What?
Good to know. I'm not one of them, though, so... Unless there's anything else?
Yeah.
Zack, please stop asking. It's not gonna happen.
No, I don't want to say it. I don't want to.
Reassuring her as she
I can't.
squeezed my hand.
We can only creep so
I
much.
spoke to her.
I'm sorry, that probably unlocks
I'm
like
going
the
to call for
secret
help.
thing, and I'm like, nah, I can't.
Please, don't die.
No, we already...
Pulled my phone from my pocket and dialed. Her hand squeezed mine, just a little tighter, as I began to pull.
Okay, have we been the chief yet?
I don't think so.
Hi, Hi, I'm Chief DuPont.
It was dark. I didn't see her. I came around the curve and she was just...
Claude.
Claude.
God, you should be with the chief.
I know. He'd treat you so much better.
Down.
From what we know.
Yeah, from what we know, but he could be a fuckboy too. I don't know.
Who knows?
Where did this happen?
You guys could just hang out and play with pens together.
Chest
Exactly.
stopped
He was
rising.
super into
Her
that
eyes
pen.
didn't
Yeah.
blink, and she no longer gripped my...
Chief, I wanted to ask you something.
Is it about the boudoir photos?
Yeah. So it's true then?
I haven't seen them. I'm sorry. It's all tasteful stuff. Maybe a gift for you.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Maybe.
reasonable.
I didn't get them. Now I feel like I'm the only person who hasn't seen them.
I'm sorry,
I'm the only one who hasn't seen the
What did you want to
nudes.
ask?
Am I still a suspect?
Yes.
No.
No.
Okay. Good. Listen, I think I might get out of this place soon. I need some space.
What road was the accident on? Just my pajamas.
Chief DuPont, thanks for calling in.
I'm just checking you're safe.
At the moment, my heart's beating 1,000 times a minute and I can't sit still. Every noise or knock on the door makes me jump out of my skin, and I keep looking behind me. Is that safe?
Have I ever let you down? What's really worrying you?
That you're just saying you're doing things when you're not actually doing anything. What's the plan, Chief DuPont? How do we stop this from happening? How do we stop me from dying?
Good question. Oh, leave.
Bye.
Through my kitchen.